Let's go.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Nimbus. And today we're going to be talking about the games that are necessary at launch for the Nintendo Switch to be successful. Which are the games we need? Which are the games Nintendo needs to release? Which are the games are we looking for? Which are the games we want? Which are the games we want to see? Okay. Now, with that being said, we do not know which games are going to be launched with the Switch, but we can still talk about it. We can still speculate. We can still guess, hope, dream, because we don't sometimes get what we want. Nintendo's at the end of the day is going to do what they want to do. Okay, so let's talk about what games have to come out for the Nintendo Switch to be successful. Okay, number one thing that Nintendo needs to do, and this, I don't care. I do not care about anything else. This is number one. This is numero uno. Okay? Nintendo needs to come out at launch with a Mario game. Now, during the Switch's trailer, we did see a Mario game, but we do not know if that Mario game is going to be ready for the launch of the Nintendo Switch. Okay, now why do I feel like Nintendo? Why do I feel like Mario is super important at launch for Nintendo? Okay, let's look. When the original Nintendo first released, it released with Super Mario Brothers. Okay, bundled. You were able to get it bundled with a 3-in-1 or 2-in-1, whether it was Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt or Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt or Track and Field. One of the two. Okay, that's super important. Mario is super important to Nintendo, and a lot of people love Mario game, so it would give them a reason to pick up the Switch if they are able to get a Mario game at launch. Super Nintendo, what Mario game do we get at launch? Super Mario World. N64, what do we get? Mario 64. Do you see? Now, every time Nintendo doesn't, they do not release a Mario game at launch with the console, I think every single time that that's happened, that console bombed. The GameCube, I do not believe that there was a Mario game at launch. And if I'm wrong, please correct me down in the comments down below. I think the GameCube came out, and then afterwards we got Mario Sunshine, which is a great game. Okay, I think we got at launch, wasn't it Luigi's Mansion? I am not 100% sure. If I am wrong, guys, let me know down in the comments. But I am pretty sure we did not get a Mario game at launch. Okay? Wii. Now, the Wii was successful because of the price point. And if you didn't see my video from yesterday, then you know that the price point is also really important. But I don't also think we got a Mario game at launch. I could be wrong. I am not sure. I know for a fact the Wii U did not get a Mario launch title. And look what happened to the Wii U. Now, don't get me wrong, I loved the Wii U. I think the Wii U was by far one of my favorite console. If that my favorite console of this generation, I'm sorry. I played my Wii U more than the PS4 and the Xbox One. And the only reason why I played the the only reason why I played the PS4 as long as I do, is for one game and one game alone, Street Fighter 5. If you guys watch my channel, you know how I am about Street Fighter. That's a whole different subject. Let's keep it moving. Now, there is one thing that I read recently that really made me tear a bit. Now, the one thing that I am hoping that if this is true, Nintendo then has to bring it big time for this game. But from what I read, yes, we are getting another delay for Zelda. Zelda is going to be delayed again. So Zelda, right off the back, it's not going to be a launch title for the Switch. That's really bad. Why do I think that's bad? Because that would have been like domination if Nintendo launches the Switch, and at launch we have a Mario game and a Zelda game. That would have been amazing. I don't think that's ever happened. And if it have, you guys could correct me down in the comments. But I don't think that's happened before. That would have been by far deadlock right there for me. A Mario game and a Zelda game at launch? That's amazing. That's amazing. Now, because Zelda is going to be delayed, that means that when Zelda comes out, it better come out almost damn near perfect. I'm sorry. Okay, this is the second time that Nintendo has delayed Zelda, which means that when it does come out, it needs to be damn near perfect. I'm sorry. It really needs to be damn near perfect. Now, my opinion on why they delayed Zelda, I don't think is the game in general. I think that they didn't want to put out a Mario game and a Zelda game together. Now, that would have been perfect and great for us, but for them, not so much. I think they didn't want the competition of Mario and Zelda and who's gonna buy this, and splitting this, whether or not you're gonna buy a Mario game or the Zelda game. So I think they're gonna split it up. They're gonna throw out the Mario game first, and then they're gonna throw out the Zelda game. Okay, probably 2 months down the line or something. Which kind of sucks, because again, I would have loved to have Mario and Zelda at launch. Now, what other Mario games? What other Nintendo games needs to be at launch? We need to get a game, something like, I don't want to say like Wii Sports. I don't want to say something like Wii Sports because I want to leave the Wii in the past. Just throw it behind and forget about it. Because I think Nintendo's trying to step into something new. I think they're trying to redo everything, right? Because if you guys saw the trailer for the Switch, it was actually trying to target like an older crowd, which I'm very, very interested about that. So let's see what Nintendo's gonna do about that. But so I think they need some sort of a demo-based CD. I think that's what I want to say. I don't want to say something like Wii Sports or Sports whatever, something from the like that. I don't think that's what they're gonna do. I think they should throw out something like a demo disc, or not even a disc in this case, demo cartridge. Okay. Now, I also don't know whether this is true or not, but from what I read, Nintendo is also getting a demo ready for that Mario game that would be released to the press by January. What does that mean? Whether or not this is true, I don't know. Now, for the Switch to be successful at launch, we need to see third-party support from Nintendo. Now, Nintendo has been saying that the Switch does have third-party support, that they have third-party support. They gave us a list about all the third-party support that they have. I'm not really that, how can I put it? I'm not believing them until I see it, because when the Wii U first came out, they also gave us a list of third-party support that they have, and we didn't really see that third-party support for the Wii U. Now, granted, the third-party support that they showed us is way longer than they had for the Wii U. What does that mean? I'm not 100% sure. Now, what third-party games do we need to see at launch? Now, during the Nintendo Switch trailer, we did see that the Nintendo Switch was playing NBA 2K, and we also saw that the Nintendo Switch was able to play Skyrim, the new Skyrim. Now, whether or not those games are coming to the Switch, we don't know yet, because both of those companies, which was EA and Bethesda, they both said that they are not confirming any games for the Switch yet. So we don't know whether those two games are coming to the Switch. They showed them to show them. Nintendo basically showed them just to show them, but they're not confirmed for the Switch yet. We don't know if they're coming. So what games are coming to the Switch, third-party support-wise? We don't know. What games do you want to see? Let me know down in the comments down below what third-party games you would love to see on the Switch. Another thing we need to talk about are the games that released on the Wii U that are going to be on the Switch, which supposedly so far that we know are Smash, Splatoon, and Mario Kart. Those are the games that might be coming to the Switch that we know of so far. Now, what does that mean? Are they coming at launch? Are they gonna like trickle down after the launch date of the Switch? How are those games going to be different to their Wii U counterpart? When we buy the games, are we going to get all the DLCs for those games? Are they going to come at a cheaper price because basically they are old games? Another thing, Mario Kart and Splatoon, they look massively different to their Wii U counterpart. If you look at the Mario Kart photo from the Switch trailer, you can see that we have new characters. King Boo is there. We could hold up to 2 items just like in Double Dash. So is this like something new just for the Switch, or both the Wii U and the Switch are going to get them? It's going to be like an update. That's interesting. Splatoon is going to be different too. It looks like there's going to be more customization. It's going to look like more stages, more weapons. Once again, is this just going to be for the Switch, or is it going to be for both Switch and Wii U? What's happening? We need to know these things. I think soon enough Nintendo's gonna make a statement or a Nintendo Direct like they usually do. I'm assuming since they're getting a demo ready for the new Mario game in January, we will be hearing big things from Nintendo in January. What games do you want to see for the Switch? Let me know in the comments down below. I know I want to see, besides the games I spoke about, I know I want to see a new Metroid, because damn, we need a new one, and we need a new F-Zero. If you guys been watching my channel, you know I've been saying that for the longest. I am not a big like racing game fan, but I really do love F-Zero. I really do like that game. I love the game for the Super Nintendo, and we haven't gotten a new F-Zero. I don't even know when was the last time we had a new F-Zero. If you guys know that answer, let me know down in the comments down below. I know there was one for the Super Nintendo, of course, and for the N64. I do not remember anything else. And if there was, I'm pretty sure it wasn't that great. That's why I don't remember them. With that being said, guys, if you like this video, give me the thumbs up, comment down below, and please, 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 do not forget to subscribe. Subscribe, guys. I'll give you guys a minute. That way you guys can hit the subscribe button. Go ahead. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Did you guys hit the button? Awesome. Welcome to the family. I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Gaming with Nimbus. Deuces.